Hello guys, so it's been long that we talked, but I've always been on Facebook and luckily not available most of the time on YouTube. So I'm here today to tell you guys about my update, and I would like to say, what did I tell you? Oh my god, yeah, I did tell you about gold, and I talked about the range, and I told you everything about gold and where it is drawn to, and I told you gold overall bias is bullish and never bearish. So I explained everything to you guys really, and right here, if you go back to my previous video on daily range, I explained it to you guys and I told you guys about it. I told you guys to range market. I told you previous move high price you trade it previous move high, and then its next drawn will be stops on 12-month high right there. So I'm taking that screenshot and saving that to post and other social medias. So gold, gold 12 months. So I did explain everything to you guys, and the next round I say price on gold will be drawn to this high, and this next round will be stops on 12-month high. Then its future stops to take of liquidity take is 12-month low. So we can actually see how it played out, and I think he actually gave opportunity only once, which was the entry ago that I told you guys that occurred right here, and we now see it right higher, and it take to buy stocks on this high for a very high, and it did not haunt it, but rather it broke the structure. And I explained most of all of it to you guys, and I know most of you guys are looking to sell go from here, which is not a valid area of supply. I keep on telling you guys this all the time that these areas are not valid areas. You should focus mainly and more on your higher time frame. I talk about that all the time, and I say this you're looking at right here, it is not an area of supply. It was never an area of supply. The reason I told you guys that is because if you run out your higher time frame, your monthly time frame, did you actually see an area of supply right here? Did you actually see a bearish order block right there? And is your market bearish right here on your monthly time frame? Because I can actually see on the monthly time frame that the market is never bearish. I told you guys that the market is overall bullish, and what we have here is a stop hunt on a sell side liquidity pool, and it is on a daily range. Alright, daily range, the major thing you should know is to know your range market, and I told you guys about trading the daily range, right? I told you guys that liquidity, the smart money concept is to do was take liquidity and withdraw the liquidity. So what actually happened right here? Take liquidity, its next draw is relative high. I told you guys about it, and I explained everything and how it's going to happen. Now I told you guys, since we have taken out sell side liquidity pool, there is next draw is to deliver the price up to the buy side liquidity pool. And I explained to you guys right here, I'm not doing on a short-term daily range that you can day trade or stuff like that. I explained the range, and I talk about long-term daily range, which is this high and this low. And I explained everything to you guys, and I explained everything good about this daily range right here, where we have January, February, and we are in March. And I explained what actually happened right here on the March, and how February took highs and lows of January. And this next draw is to be drawn to this area of basal liquidity pool, and you can see that it is very close to that, and so you know that it is drawn to that. And before you get there, you have to see a confirmation, and that is your daily range, your monthly time frame, previous highs and lows, your previous highs and lows on weekly time frame, highs and lows on your daily time frame. I explain everything to you guys, and I know that most of you guys get confused because of this, because you are not focused on your higher time frame. You only focus on your lower time frame. Why would you be doing that? Before you start analysis, you have to start analysis from your higher time frame before running down to your lower time frame. This right here is a buy stop right here. You can see that wick on that high right here, and it is not an area of supply. Alright, there are many ways to validate an order block, and this right here is not an order block. This right here is a buy stops. Alright, it's a buy stop, not an order block, not a valid area of supply at all. This is not a supply, this is not an order block, and I've seen most of you guys marking this as an area of supply or area of order block. No, that is not it. And I also talk about you guys that told you guys that once a single area of supply is violated, every other area that was protected, which is a buy stop, it is no more validated. Since this one was supposed to continue the bearish structure, did not continue this bearish structure, then that means that every other ones are no more valid. They are now liquidity and price to put back to take out all the liquidity that it left protected since the market has shifted. I explained this to you guys. Probably I think I explained this one to my mentors, my mentee on the mentorship group. I did explain everything to you guys, and I also shared you guys the entry right here, and right here we have it drawn to February high. This right here is not the area of supply, and most of you guys mark this as a structure. No, this is not a structure. This is a compressed liquidity, and most people that do YouTube content also mark all this as a structure. This is not a structure. All these are compressed liquidity. All right, this is a compressed market. This is a choppy market. There's no structure form here. So why will you be marking all of this stuff as a structure? Why would you? So that is all I have to say to you guys. And right here you can see that's a range market. This right here is not a structural break, not a value structure. And all this stuff you're seeing right here, they are all choppy market, not a structure but a consolidating market. And yeah, one thing you should know is that you should understand your charts, understand your bias, know your higher time frame, draws liquidity. Right here also you can see that wick right there, that is a buy stops and not an area of supply that you should want it to sell from or an area of other block. Now guys, come on, open your eye. Open your eye. So just want to give you guys updates, always updating you guys. And yeah, be safe and also practice and study your charts. Bye. And also follow my updates on Facebook, because I always drop my update on Facebook. You can scroll through my Facebook page and you see some updates I post on Facebook rather on YouTube. And yeah, see you guys right on the next video I might be uploading. I don't know when, but I will always visit you guys here on YouTube. So be safe, take care.